So this is my first trip to the op shop or thrift store for the month of August, and today I went to two different shops. The first shop I went, was it the first? Yes, the first shop I went into, I found this little skirt. I'll have to give that a little bit of a wash, but it's got this lovely fabric, and it's just a short skirt, but it's got this lovely soft pink fabric, so that will be lovely to cut up, and that was only $1.50 for that. I think it was $1.50. Pretty sure it was $1.50. The next thing I got was a jar of buttons, and it was these really big buttons in here, and I like the jar. Aren't they nice big buttons? So I got those, and I don't think there's any kind of fancy buttons in there. There's some cute little flowery ones in there. Nothing over the top fabulous, but I do like these really big ones, and that, plus I like the jar as well. That was $1 for all those different buttons. I mean, it does have some nice ones in there, but you know, not fantastic ones. So I got those, and I got a pack of small doilies for 50 cents. I found this. This is a Scrabble set, and it was $1.50. And I got it actually for the little letters. Aren't they cute? They're so small. But then I'm thinking, it's a pretty old little Scrabble set, this. I'm not sure whether I should. It's even got the little stands for the word. I think you stand them up and you put your words. Do they stick? Sorry, I haven't even opened this. But perhaps because I was trying to work out how on earth. Oh, see, look, they stick. Oh, isn't that? They stick, because I was wondering how do you put a word, but they stick to this for some reason. And that's plastic, it's not metal or anything, so anyway, maybe I won't use those. Maybe I'll just keep those, I don't know. And there's the little Scrabble board to go with it, so that was an interesting little find for $1.50, and it's all complete, so with the instructions. I don't think it even has a date on it. Copyright 1948, 1949, 1953 and 1955. Anyway, so I don't think I might hang on to it, we'll see. So got that. And then I got this little jar, and I got this from a different shop. I got this from a local shop that I haven't been into for months and months and months, because it's only open 2 days a week, and it doesn't open on my way home, so I don't take a special trip there. Usually, you know, it's closed, but this particular day I was coming back, and I was coming back later because I'd been to this other op shop, and it was open, so I got that, and that was, it doesn't have a price on it. Barely anything had a price on it in there. You had to ask what they were, because they're getting so many things in there, they don't have time to price anything, but I got that. And then I got I think there's 15 doilies here, and I got them for $10 for the 15 doilies and that for $10. So I thought that was good, and they need a bit of a wash and a press, but aren't they pretty? Look at all that pretty lace around there, and there's heaps of those ones in different sizes. There's all those ones, they're all the same there. And then there's these ones, and it's like a collar piece or something. It's very, very delicate. And then there's, what's that? That's that one there. I've never seen them like this, being quite so delicate. Yeah, that's my children. There's another one like that square one there as well. And then there's that one. That kind of reminds me of a jar cover or something, but of course you wouldn't have it with those big holes, but kind of gives me that look. And that came, she threw that in as well, which is really, really pretty little lace. And so that's what I got, but what shop was it? From this one, from that one. So those and that were $10, and she threw the lace in. But I also got, and it's down in the other room, but I will tell you, it's a huge tablecloth full of doily medallions, you know, the little ones like that. And I thought it was absolutely perfect to cut up and put some in for my giveaway. And it was $5, and there's a stain just right in the center that only affects 2 of the medallions. So that was a real bargain, because it's a huge like tablecloth. So that's what I got. Yep, that's what I got today. Okay, bye. So today I took a quick trip to the thrift shop or op shop to try and avoid some school traffic, because it gets very busy at that time of day. And I picked up some little buttons. They're mother of pearl buttons. I like the ones on the cards at the moment, because if I make a journal or something, they're nice to put in. This is a packet of vintage snaps. There are a few missing, but I think that kind of adds to the character of it a little bit. I also found these compliments of the bride and groom. Now these are in Ann Getty's style, and they had lots of them there. But I thought, I wonder if, I'm not quite sure exactly what they look like. Okay, so, oh wow, so you've got some little paper bags in there, little cake bags. But I thought for 80 cents, you know, there's quite a few bags in there, but there's also these little pillow boxes, and I thought they would be easy enough. Like that goes like that, obviously, and then this goes in, and that goes in like that, and that stays up. I'm not one for child images on things, but I could use that to alter up and give gifts in if I wanted to. I just thought it was for 80 cents, you know, you get a heap of those, and you get the little bags as well. So anyway, I got those as well. Oh, and I also got these ones here, and they're quite nice. They're on a little card as well. There was another packet I got, because they had a really weird back to them. Oh, here they are, still in the bag. Just some little vintage buttons, but I've never seen them actually put on a card like that with bits of wire. So that was interesting. I also found some little, it's a bit stiff. I found some sewing kits. There's this one here, and that one, it's quite a nice little one. That was $2. It's got the nice little corners on it as well. And they had another one with the box as well. So this one feels a little bit better quality than this one, but still fully intact. I don't think there's anything missing. I think that's just moved itself up to there. So they were nice to find. I do like finding things like that, and you don't often find them in the box still either. So I got that. And then lastly, I got some books, mainly to use in my journals and things like that. That one is, what is it, 10 Modern Plays. But what a lovely little size book that is. And the reason, I don't know, the reason that one's not the kind I was after. The reason I was looking for these, and neither is this one, but I do like the size of these books for other things. But I was watching a video of Crafty Irina, and she was altering books. And so I was on the lookout for the book that she was saying, and like each individual page has to be glued in, and that pretty well looks like it's exactly what she was talking about. And this one's in really good condition, and it's also like it's just over 200 pages, so it's a doable size. So I'm going to have a go at altering the book and making like a junk journal type thing without sewing in your own. I shouldn't say that, because she kind of sewed things in, but in a different way. You cut a certain amount of pages out and leave a certain amount in. It's like an altered book. I have tried doing an altered book many years ago, but I used the wrong kind and it didn't quite turn out, and I really wasn't into crafting, so I probably was doing it all wrong. But I'm interested to try this way, so I'll put a link to her video in the description box below. And that is all I got today. Okay, so today is more of a junk journal kind of thrift store shopping trip. I picked up a few things on my way back from a particular place, and that's upside down. And this is just an old book, but I love the colour of the pages. They're already quite vintage looking. Can you see that? And they're very soft, and it's faintly lined, but it's got that real aged look to it already. So I, basically won't have to do anything to that. So I picked that up, and then I picked this up as well. And this is music paper. And I thought, well, I haven't used that before, so that'll come in handy for my journals. And then I found this one, and I had no idea what it was. Oh, that's just a brochure. I had no idea what it was, because the lighting in this particular, it's a Lifeline store, is really bad. And I thought, well, it was, where is that? I think it was $1.50 for this. Whatever it is, $1.50. And when I got outside into the light, it's actually fabric paper. And I just peeled this corner, see that? So that's the fabric. And then there's the paper there. I'm kind of thinking that, it's going to have, yeah, it is, okay. So the backing will peel off, so you can iron it onto things after you've printed on it. And then it's also got all these like these double-sided sticker things, and I'm not quite sure what they're for, or whether they're part of this or not, but there was no, it was sealed up. I opened it once I got out, but there's no page telling you what it is or anything. So, but that was a good find. There's 10 sheets of fabric paper in there, so that was lovely. And next I got a box of pay envelopes. I haven't seen pay envelopes for years and years, and I thought I'll be able to share some of those. They will come in nice and handy. That's something a little bit different, isn't it? I don't think they issue those anymore. I'm not quite sure. So there's a box of those, and there was also airmail envelopes, and these look quite nicely aged as well. They're not a bright white, they're kind of an off-white colour. So that was 50 cents for those, and 50 cents for those ones as well. So that was nice. I don't often find lots of papery things, but I must have just called in at the right time. There was a packet of index cards. Index, I think, yeah, and numbers as well, by the look of it. So that's nice to find. I like the index. Well, they're just the dividers, actually, not the actual cards. And I got 2 packets of playing cards. So they'll have a different, this one's Jupiter's Casino. So there's those ones. And then there's the red ones. And they haven't even been opened. So, oh, look at that. So, just a little bit something different. We got those, and what else? Oh, a bag of white beads. Oh, and this little thing. It's like they're metal and they're covered in like some sort of fibre. It's like a hook and like that. So that'll be good. That might make good closures for journals and things like that. So that's what I got, and I got that the other day, but it hasn't been a good week this week, so I wasn't able to film it when, you know, at that time. But today, after my grocery shopping, there's the salvos that I go to. It's really hard to get parking spots, so I don't always go there. I don't always go there, so I was fortunate today that I could go there, and I found, because I got a parking spot on my way home from grocery shopping, so I found a little top, and it's got this really nice lace on it, and at some stage it's been lined. Someone's cut all the lining out of it. I don't know why. Perhaps they wanted it for at the beach or something, but anyway, I got that. And I also got another little top that I just love. I love the colour of the fabric on it. It's really, really sweet. And that is that one there. It's got this lovely floral design on it, embroidered. And that was nice to find. And they weren't half price, but I did like the fabric. And then I also found, which I really, really love, and it's the Florentine stationery set. And in it you get, it's called the Deluxe Box Stationery 30. Is it 30 or 36? 36 sheets, 30 envelopes, and 5 notelets. And that's what it looks like. And that was $2. And I remember in the 80s, maybe early 90s perhaps, before the internet was there for emails and things like that, I used to buy the Florentine papers to write my letters and things on, and I've always had a soft spot for Florentine, so that was nice. And that, once again, I can use in my journals, so I'm really happy to have found that for $2 especially. And then I just got some more more buttons because I've been making things. I've been making, what have I been making? I've been making little flowers and sewing the buttons on. And so these just the plain buttons, they're nice ones, they're little like mother pearly ones. They come in really handy, and for 50 cents or something, it's worth grabbing if I see them. So they'll go with all my other buttons, and that's it so far. So I shall see you next time. Bye. Okay, I'm back, and I've got two trips to share with you this time because I only got a couple of bits last week and I didn't get round to filming it, so I'll show you now. The first thing I got was this lovely doily, and this was $1.50, but look at the lovely little ruffly edge on that. It's really pretty. Can you see that? It's just lovely, and I don't think I have one the same as that. So I got that one, and I got a little address book that needs a bit of a clean, and that was 50 cents, and it hasn't been used, and I thought I could alter that. So, and I need a new one. And then lastly, for last week, I got some wall coverings, vinyl wallpaper borders, and they were $1 each. And look how pretty that is. Isn't it lovely? It's a beautiful floral design. So I got 2 of those, so hopefully I can share some of that as well. So that was from last week. And then today I popped down because I had to drop my daughter off. And I just got a couple of things. I got these pearled flowers. They were 80 cents, originally $2 from Dollar and Cents. So they're always nice to have. And I also got 2 bags of these really pretty pink sequins. They're a lovely colour sequin. And so I got 2 bags of those, and that's all I got this morning. I shall see you maybe one more trip before the end of the month. Take care. Bye.